Pfizer has a vaccine that's supposed to be 90% effective, and I don't think most people will want to take it. It's just something I've been seeing all over social media that for some reason when it comes to a vaccine for the coronavirus, people are extraordinarily suspicious of it. They look at it and say, oh great, it's funny how they came up with a vaccine so fast, but they couldn't find vaccinations for other diseases that's been with us for a long time, like the flu or the common cold or AIDS or cancer. But all of a sudden now they were able to within a year come up with a vaccine to an extraordinarily difficult virus that most people, even doctors, don't seem to have a complete understanding of, and I get it. Then it happened right after the election. I've had coronavirus and it wasn't the feel bad for a couple of days type. It was the you need to be hospitalized and put on a breathing treatment type with full-blown pneumonia in both of my lungs. That's what I went through. I was in the hospital for 7 days. So I'm kind of suspicious myself. Especially, I remember a guy sent me a post on Facebook about how they're tracking people through coronavirus vaccinations, and I thought to myself, oh no, it's another crazy conspiracy theorist. So he sends me a link to the company, and I'll be damned if I'm right there on their website. It tells you, yes, we'll be tracking. And this is one of the things that they're speaking about now, talking about tracking and tracing. Hey man, I'm not going for it. I'm not about to do it. You're not about to shoot me with anything that can track and trace me. You say, well, they do it now with cell phones and other electronics. I choose to do those things. They're not gonna, and then I'm guessing they're gonna give folks, they're gonna give them the say, if you need this virus vaccine, then you have the option to opt in or opt out on being traced. If they didn't do that 100%, I don't think I would ever get the vaccine. You never know what you're doing if you're dying though. There might be a case where if you're really dying and hurting from the virus, you would take whatever help, because that's how it was with me. When I went to the doctor, I told him, hey, try whatever works. I don't care at this point. As long as I'm gonna try everything. But that's unfortunate if that's the case where they're actually tracking folks. I don't know what would make them, well, yeah, I guess I do. If you can track a virus, you can keep up with it and you can combat it better. I get that part. But I don't think human beings are set up for that. I think we're a little too paranoid as a species to be okay with that. I know you ask the average person that I've asked anyway, and they're not looking like, it's not looking like anything is something that people will want to actually go through. And this is my thing. Sometimes conspiracy theories are true. Sometimes, even though they seem like crazy people, they sound like crazy people, they come off like crazy people. Sometimes what they say has merit. And this is why it's important not to be a person who finds conspiracies in everything, because then when you do come across something that's got merit, people discredit you. But I wouldn't believe that if the guy hadn't sent me actual information to the link itself, and then I go onto these people's websites and it says it right there. And now I'm researching the company to see if they're an actual company who has a contract with the government to come up with a vaccine, and they do. I don't know the name of it. It's been months, but I can find it, and that's crazy. I don't want anything that you can track me with.